Having a trading strategy that gives only profits and no losses is a dream for many traders. I have spent countless hours of my life to find a no-loss trading strategy. The holy grail of trading, that will make me rich beyond imagination. After lots of brainstorming and research, I was finally able to find one. The strategy, though promises a net profit in the end, comes at a great cost. Will you be willing to pay that cost? In order to have a no-loss trading strategy, we need a pattern with a 100% win rate. In the beginning, I was stupid enough to actually look for one. But soon I realized it's impossible to have even 70% win rate in long run. 100% is possible only in dreams. So if we cannot truly win all the time, we need a strategy where we win even after losing. And initially, it seemed possible only through derivatives, using options selling and arbitrage. But those strategies were not rewarding enough for me. So I won't waste your time explaining something that I don't use. However, if you want me to cover those strategies, let me know in the comments. After rejecting the derivative strategies, I kept looking for a new one, until I finally found the Martingale method. The Martingale system is a betting strategy where you double your bet after every loss, aiming to recoup losses and potentially profit on the first win. Let's tweak our risk management based on this system and explore the possibilities. Let's say the risk-reward ratio of our trading system is 1:1. For the first trade, let's say the risk was $100 and we lost the trade. So, in next trade, we will risk $200. If we win, we get $200 back, giving us a net profit of $100. If we lose, we bet $400 on the next trade. Let's say we lose again. So, we risk $800 on the next trade and we win this time. So, we make a net profit of $100 after accounting for the previous losses. After every win, we reset our risk to initial value, $100, and repeat the process. As you can see, as long as we win just one trade, we recover all our losses. The issue, however, is that before getting the final win, we may run out of capital because of losses, the probability of which is very less, to be honest. For a system with 50% win rate, probability of losing 10 in a row is half to the power 10, that is approximately 0.1%. To counter this, we should use this only on high-risk reward setups. Take a look at this example to understand better. For each trade, we risk $100, and our target is to make $100 for each trade we take. So, by the end of 10th trade, we should make $1,000. If we lose a trade, then we will increase our risk in such a way that the profit will recover all previous losses and give us additional profit to maintain the average of $100 per trade. Now take a look at this table. If our risk to reward is 1:2 and we lose 9 trades in a row, for 10th trade, we need to risk $6,300 to recover our losses of $11,600 and make additional $1,000 to make an average of $100 per trade. But if we use this method on a 1:3 risk to reward system, the risk for 10th trade significantly comes down to $1,900. For a 1:4 risk reward system, the risk is even lesser at $943. As you can see, as our reward multiplier increases, this system becomes more feasible and might even be implemented for a very small fraction of your capital. The only condition is that our trading strategy must not incur 10 losses in a row. And from my experience, it is extremely rare for a well-optimized strategy. Let us say we apply this risk management to an intraday strategy where we are able to take our trade daily. If you trade very few instruments, you may not get trades daily that satisfies the strategy's entry conditions. However, if we decide to trade every stock in a popular index, say S&P 500, we are way more likely to get at least one stock that satisfies our condition. So, we can get a trade daily. Now, for a capital of $100,000, let us bet that we will never lose 10 trades in a row. For a per trade risk of $100, our net risk for 10 losing trades will come out to be $3,715. If you have a good discount broker with low trading charges, net risk will be around $4,000. That's about 4% of our capital. After 20 trading sessions in a month, we can make 20 times $100. That is $2,000. In a year, we can make $25,000, 25% return on capital, assuming there are around 250 trading days in a year. Of course, there is a big assumption here. that we never lose 10 times in a row, which is actually a rather rare event. Do not go anywhere because the best part is about to come. Before that, if the video was able to make you curious about different risk management possibilities, please give it a like. Do let me know in the comments if you will take the pain of using this risk management strategy for 25% a year by risking just 4%. Now comes the best part. If you think 25% is less, then let's us make a final change in our strategy. Instead of targeting an average $100 per trade, let us target the entire $400. So, we increase our risk after every losing trade in such a way that after the winning trade, we make an average of $400 per trade and also recover all our losses. This change increases our net risk to above $13,000 including taxes and brokerage. A 13 to 14% risk on our capital, but we can make an average of $400 every trading session. So, after a year we can make $100,000, a 100% return by risking 14%. Is this tempting enough to risk your hard-earned money on it? Do let me know in the comments. Before you get too excited and actually try it, I want to remind you of the title. It's cursed. It can blow up your entire capital before you even realize it. Increasing risk with every losing trade is often considered foolish, and most traders will stay away from strategies like this. However, if one still wants to use it, he should follow some safety rules. First, the trading system should be robust and must not have 10 losses in a row. Beyond that, the increase in risk is so exponential that it no longer remains viable. For better chances, the strategy should not have more than 7 or 8 losses in a row. Second, while developing the strategy, backtesting must be done on all stocks combined, where one trade is taken each day on whichever stock gives the first signal. All stocks combined have a higher chance of 10 losses in a row than an individual stock, and backtesting a strategy as a whole on an entire index or group of stocks requires a lot of programming skills. These things can't be done manually. I personally use AMI Broker for this. It has excellent multi-thread backtesting capabilities. Third, no matter how tempting it seems, you should risk a tiny portion of your entire capital on this. For a more consistent income in trading, one should trade multiple strategies each with its own unique character. That way, you have one winning strategy for each condition. However, if you are new to trading, stay away from Martingale and focus on becoming an expert of one strategy before moving on to other. Fourth, you must completely stop trading this strategy once you reach the loss threshold of 10 losses in a row. The nature of this strategy is such that it tempts you to take just one more trade to recover all your losses, as probability of 11 or 12 consecutive losses is way lesser than 10. If you get such thoughts, I just want you to know that there is a man who has lost 15 tosses in a row in recent times, the probability of which is 0.003%. Just a reminder that if you are out of luck, things can get even worse. Do note that this is a risk management strategy that can be applied to any trading strategy of your choice. Just ensure that the trading strategy you use has very high reward compared to risk. Let's keep the video short and end it right here. If you enjoyed it or learned something new, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos like this. Do comment what you think about this strategy, if you will use it, and how you plan to refine it further. Share it with your friends to know their opinion. In recent years, I was able to refine this strategy further and have been testing it. I will make a video on it soon once I am satisfied with its performance. Subscribe to our channel or follow us on Instagram to stay tuned with the latest updates. See you in the next video.